YouTube, Mike, and good old Bessie here. And why? Because nothing gets better than an acoustic guitar, and nothing gets better than a good acoustic guitar, and she's better. You're wondering about my cats? Yeah, they speak English, but it's not their primary language, which is pretty much what all the written stuff says. They really do. I don't know if they really speak English, but they know they can sense inflection. Get down! I said get down! That's my message to you too. Get down. Get funky. Let's groove. Does anybody have one of those glasses here? Need water. Does anyone have one of those glasses here? Well, the bartender of the saloon says, "No man, it's all whiskey here. Are you alone?" I said I need water, and all they had was whiskey. That was a good impromptu. I thought pretty alright. That was fun. That was lavender. Because everything's a color. Everything's a color. Hey, Father. One of my cats. One of them speaks English, but not his primary language. What's up, Father? You want to come on in? You can come in. Come here. He did. He stopped at the big door. Okay. Hey, buddy. You want to show up for some music? Why don't you lie down? Why don't you have your seat? We're doing a jam. I have a song about the cat. The cat is walking across the room. Stopped to ask me if the sun is rising soon. I said, no, the moon is high, hung with the stars in the sky. But now I realize that's always true. It's always hung in the sky. And it's always got stars around it. Stars are always around, you just can't see them. Boy. Well, we have a problem, Feather. You just logically fixed me. Said your song sucks. It did apparently. It still does. We wanted to play this one for you today anyways. No, not that one. Yes, that one. Yes, that one. How's it begin? I know how to play music, but I forget the damn first lyric. I can't remember the first lyric. I can't remember any of the verses after it. shoot them anymore. The longer cloud is coming. I can't wear it anymore. The long black cloud is coming down. And I feel like knocking on heaven's door. I think 90% of the people, once they realize I'm just about being fucked with, think it's their job to fuck with me too. So everything is just a big fuck to me. So fuck it. Bye, family. By that point, it started to become racket. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't want to go up. I don't want to go down. So let the world haunt me. So let the old souls. So let the world haunt me. I don't know which way to go. Maybe one of them will point something out for me. Maybe one will guide me to some light. Maybe something will hold on to me. Help me through the night. Alright, that was pretty good. Back up from that. Because I ain't got anything else. Nothing's coming. I don't even want anything else from that. I don't remember where it started. I have to rewind the tape and listen to it to know. Alright. Let's come back to that and do something easier than that. Oh, here we go. There's a close bit in the middle. That was my fun for a minute. What are you doing, partner? Looks like there's something out there you're about ready to attack. You know, there's something ready to attack on my floor out there. I need to come take care of it. Because you're just going to stare at it. What's going on, bro? What's going on? What's going on? What's on the attack? Why are we setting pounds? I like the good little green, brown, green chameleon, color changing lizard kind of dude. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I think I ought to hit the drums next. We're the jam band, and since nobody came to practice, I practiced all of them at least for a minute. You know, play some bass, play some guitar, play some banjo. Okay, the quieter is on now. Like not just praying on the Mount Jesus, but the Jesus on the wall. They got him crucified on a cross. I like the praying. I got a Jesus praying on a rock. You know, something in the mount. This is how you shall pray. And then it says the Our Father and says this is the prayer and all. But, you know, I love that because like it just reminds you that like if you can't think of anything to say and you want to pray or you think you need to pray, you can just go ahead and say that. And you'll figure it out. It's a magic verse, but it's not magic, it's the real shit. Exactly. That's what makes it so phenomenal. Okay, we're gonna turn this bass into a fucking actively live bass. We're gonna play it with the drive channel so it's what I call loud enough to hear it. Because it's the only way you can hear it, in my opinion. See how loud we are. Ooh, maybe a little too loud. You want it a little extra loud? You want it a little extra loud? Extra loud. A little extra loud isn't all the way loud. Right? Sounds like a bumblebee that's dying, doesn't it? I'm so funny. It's a bumblebee dying. There's one, it's like the bumblebee in flight thing or whatever. What about the bumblebee dying? bug. That means there's a bug. This is the flight of the fancy butterfly. We'll practice that. You have to do the banjo because it's just 6 strings. I mean, it is different contextually than using guitar, and so you do have to warm up to the difference in it. Hope I bought some food to eat. Last thing I had was tuna fish and pimento cheese, and that seemed to be all I bought. And I spent like $35. I think it wasn't really that much. I'm exaggerating by like $4. It was a lot of money. I didn't get any food for it. I got some coffee to get. Can you hang in there? You want me to leave you with some music? While we talk about how music is life. We can't do without it, man. We can't do without it. You know, you think you can for a minute, but then you find you can't do without it. You can't do without it. You know why you can't do without it? Because it's too important. Because it's too important to do without it. We're going to play track 6. We're going to see what we get. Track 8.
If I could write you
Oh yeah, this is great shit.
all by myself, I'd write you a love for you and no one else. If I could write you a love song all by myself, I'd write you a love song like something himself. That kind of thinking about it is already spent. The words may sound wrong, but hell, they have to say. Oh yeah, you know, yeah. Oh yeah, the water rushes over me. Oh yeah, you know, yeah. You know, yeah, the water rushes over me.
Oh no!
Every traffic tear I
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no is right? Okay, so, I did some thinking, and I decided a fit band, a healthy band, is a good band. So the next segment of this show, in the music room that we do it in, so it's somehow a music show, really, musical entertainment and theatrics. We're going to stretch for a little while and hold in our gut and keep our shoulders back, but we have to stretch them back in the first place because they're so stretched forward because we hunch over that we have to stretch them back in order to hold them normal without an inconvenience. So we're going to do some stretching to keep the band fit. You know what I'm saying? Some cherry picking. Stretch our legs, bend backwards and forwards and around. Make it up stretches. Just don't hurt yourself. Just don't hurt yourself. Just go slow, and if it starts to hurt too much, then stop. But it has to hurt some when you're not doing nothing. The stretching actually hurts, I think. It feels good when you let it go, but when you're holding it, it has kind of a tinge of a burn sensation to it, in my opinion. Oh, but we need to be all stretched out. Get it good, baby. Let's do it. And besides, you know, sometimes you can get lightheaded, and that's kind of fun. So, hey, let's do this. There's Feather again. He's chilling. We're stretching out. You want to stretch? You gonna stretch, Feather? Cats always stretch. And so, there he is. What's up, bro? What's up? They love it when I exercise. It's really weird when I get on the ground, like at the coffee table, put my feet under the coffee table to do crunches and work out my stomach directly. They come over and like nuzzle up against my face every time I put my head down to the ground and shit. They're like, oh hey. And then I sit up and then I lean back and they're like, oh hey. I'm like, what is your dealio? They're weird. I'm trying to figure out cats actually, you know. It's like a study. I've studied everything in life that I've come across because that's what I do as a human. And my curiosity is study. And because I do that, I've decided one thing to watch and study and try to figure out is cats. Which mine, of course, not speak English, so I don't know if they really act like, you know, like a cat. And they act like a hybrid between a civilized cat and a wild cat. One's under the couch cat. That's where he was born. That was his idea of existence, living under the couch. It's crazy. What to do about it? What to do about it all? What are you doing? I don't have anything to eat but pimento cheese sandwich. And it takes so much pimento cheese to make a good pimento cheese sandwich, and there's nothing I can put in there except for onion. And nothing else to put with it. What am I gonna do? Well, correct myself, hold on. I can put tuna fish with it technically. I can put onion with it technically. I can put noodles with it technically, which we're not dealing with, but I mean serious possibilities. I can put some tilapia with it technically, but that just makes, I can put an egg with it technically. Might do that. Egg and pimento cheese sandwich. An egg and pimento cheese sandwich sounds pretty good. Yeah. Can't even stand on my foot, it's so injurious. I'm trying to get everything working. And actually, it kind of didn't hurt that time when I was on the ball where it normally hurts. I went up on it, and it hit for a second, and it came back off, which suggests that maybe it's in a good spot. It might have something to do with some sort of sitting illness. Not just like, I want to say neuropathy because it does pertain to the nerve, but maybe some sort of sitting, cross-legged disease. That's primarily what I do. I sit cross-legged. I wish I could stomp up and down on my floor, but you can't really do that. You can't stomp up and down on the floor. So you know why? Because it's just wood, and you would tear up the house. So you gotta knock stomp up and down. You can't turn every floor into a gym. Now I do have a concrete floor where I can work out, like jog in place and I don't feel like I'm tearing up the house. But that's not in front of a camera. Hey, man, are you a fit band yet? Are you a fit band yet? I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done being a fit band. I think we are done. You think we're done? We don't have to be. We don't have to be. You wonder why about the glow? The picture. The picture of the glow. How would the glow works? Like, why can't I do something about that? That is my glow, baby. That is my special effect. That is my that is my emanating light. It's noxious as shit, and it's not that cool, but that's all I got. You wondered. Now it has been explained. Forever and ever, for all shows forward. I love you.